what's going on, folks? September 14th here, and I'm about a week and a half late for this news story, but I still want to talk about the issue, and that is obviously artificial intelligence here. And the news story was Vladimir Putin, Russian President Vladimir Putin, when he said that the leader in AI will rule the world. So he was saying that whatever country leads in the development of artificial intelligence technology is going to rule the place. And very true. But here's just an interesting perspective I want to throw out there. You know, there's always, usually, doublespeak that these politicians have when they say certain things, right? So when Putin says, you know, the leader in AI will rule the world, well, don't we already have leaders in AI? I mean, AI isn't some brand new thing. It's been around a little while. And don't they kind of already rule the world? All right, we got Google, Amazon, and Jeff Bezos. We got the CIA, the NSA. We know Amazon and the CIA, they're like this. You know, a lot of these three-letter agencies and the large corporations are very close in the development of AI. You know, Facebook, social media giants. So it's as if Putin was actually telling us who's ruling the world without actually telling us who's ruling the world, right? Seems to be kind of a doublespeak there. So I wanted to throw that out, but I also wanted to discuss artificial intelligence in general and answer the question, do we even need it, right? Do we even need this technology that'll grow and prosper on its own, or this intelligence that is artificial, that is man-made in nature? And the point of this video is to not only offer a warning on the dangers of it, and I think a lot of the dangers have been already put in plain sight for us with all these Hollywood productions, like what, Skynet and Eagle Eye and all that jazz. I mean, what, did we have that like talking robotic head just last year that when they switched it on, it was, you know, saying kill all humans or farm them or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But anyway, we know the dangers of it. Artificial intelligence is dangerous. But again, back to that question, do we even need it? And then sub-question here, what about the natural intelligence that's already inherent within us, right? Those powers of consciousness that we already have with our mind, with our body, and, you know, the language within us that is in our DNA that gives us these abilities, right? Who cares about artificial intelligence when we have brains and pineal glands and God-given DNA? I call it God. You could call it creator, right? You can call it source as well. I'm not getting attached to a label here. All I'm saying is we have so much within us that we haven't even accessed yet. But somehow in these mainstream media journals and in our education system, they tout artificial intelligence as being this new thing, as like it's the only way forward. But it's dangerous. So is it really the only way forward? And again, what about the abilities of telepathy, of ESP, of remote viewing, right? Of actually literally altering space and time, both with just our brains, with just our minds. This is a mental universe. Consciousness is the substance that makes up everything. And once you become self-aware to a point and understand your own mental powers, literally believe your own abilities that you have in altering matter, altering time, well, that is the real intelligence that they need to be teaching. And when it comes to artificial intelligence, well, there are technologies that can assist us, but what they assist is with our consciousness. They advance it, or they strengthen the ability of our consciousness to alter matter and time, okay? You don't even need artificial intelligence, let me tell you. And whenever they want to put something in your body, fuck that, right? Don't let them put anything inside of you. That's the bridge that you don't want them to cross, right? You don't need a chip in you. You don't need a barcode or anything like that. The technologies that can assist our consciousness, you know, many of them are said to be extraterrestrial consciousness or whatnot. But for instance, when a UFO crashes and they retrieve it, what they often find is a seat, and the non-terrestrial will sit in this seat, and they'll often have contraptions on them, sometimes on the head. I've heard also on the back as well. But essentially what it does, it just monitors the resonant frequencies coming from your consciousness and strengthens them, and that's how they actually create the UFO craft around them. They're able to materialize matter with their mind and create this craft, or bring themselves into a higher energetic state and become orbish. So there's technologies that can assist consciousness that don't need to be inside of you and don't have any need for a kind of artificial intelligence. Do you see what I'm saying? And what we really need to be understanding is how powerful and what we can really achieve with our own minds, and how this whole universe is a mental universe in which we live. So no, we don't need artificial intelligence, right? Understand yourself. That's it. Come to know yourself. Get into a balanced, grounded state. Get conscious about what you're capable of and start searching for that potential. So that's what I wanted to say about that. Done.